Hi, I wanted to come and share my experience. 7 days post-op hemorrhoidectomy surgery. I know it's still early, but I wanted to get this information out and my experience out because sometimes I'm not gonna remember after this. Like, I just want to, get it out there now. And maybe I'll post another video a week or 2 weeks, once I get seen um, by the surgeon for a checkup. I'm 28. I've been having hemorrhoids for a few years now internally, but they end up prolapsing, which I wasn't concerned at the beginning because it wasn't really bothering me. They were like itching sometimes, and like sometimes they would bleed once I have a bowel movement or stuff, but it wasn't nothing where I was like, okay, I need to hurry up and get them removed. But this past year, they've been bugging. Like, I've been bleeding a lot without even having a bowel movement, which caused me to like wear panty liners all the time. And they were itching and just a lot of discomfort, but I was never really in like pain or anything. It was just discomfort, feeling, and bleeding. I had a consultation. I originally wanted to get the hemorrhoids banded. That's what I thought that I would be able to do. But once he examined me, he figured that the surgery would be best and the best thing to do to get them removed, which I did schedule them to get removed June 29th, which was a week ago. I hope this is the end of it and I don't have to go through this again. I was scheduled to come in at 6:45. The procedure started at 7:45. Before surgery, they recommend that I take 2 enemas, one 2 hours before and then 1 hour before I actually have to check in. Now that was something different. I never did that before. I would say the position that I was comfortable in was doggy style. Yeah, that was the position that I wanted to do, and I was comfortable, and it was easier for me to actually get all the liquid or whatever inside. I did see videos where they suggested most people did where they put their leg up and they lean or something, or some other position. I was like, that was the best position for me. The first bottle, I really didn't get all of it, but the second one, I got most of it. I did not wait 5 to 10 minutes to actually have a bowel movement and to, cleanse my body. My stomach was like, Literally 1 minute after putting it in, I had to release it, which was fine. Yeah, so I got that out the way. Checked into the clinic at 6:45. They were having a hard time to get an IV started because my veins are really small. But once they got that in, it was cool. They put tape over my nose piercing because I wasn't able to take it out, so they just put tape over it. But the guy, I don't know if he was I don't know, he wasn't the surgeon, the anesthesiologist. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but the guy who put you under, those people, he suggested that I really take it out because I'm going to be moving. They're going to put me on my side and then put me, different. They will be moving me and they don't want it to tug or tear or anything. But at the end of the day, we didn't take it out. We put tape over it. They put a patch behind my ear for nausea in the past. After surgery, I actually had experience feeling sick afterwards, and that was like a few years ago. I don't remember, but clearly they have record of it. So they gave me a patch to put behind my ear. Yeah. the nurse was like, okay, I'm gonna put something, you know, in your IV to make you feel relaxed. And then they start strolling me out the room, and that's all I remember. I don't know what time I woke up from the procedure. I know it was about 9 something, because I kept asking questions like, what time is it? And I didn't have pain, only in my throat. I guess they put a tube down your throat to help you breathe better, which I was not aware of. But it's okay. I just kept I kept telling them, like, my throat hurt. Why is my throat hurting? But I didn't eat afterwards. I end up getting ice and water to soothe my throat. That was the only pain I had. That pain was about a 7. It was just discomfort, and it was just hurting so bad. Far as my butt, it was numb. I was numb, so I didn't have no pain down there. They wanted me to use the bathroom. That was like, I really had to use it. So that was a plus, you know, that was good, because sometimes you're not able to use the restroom, urinate after a surgery. So I heard. But yeah, I was like, I gotta go. So I used the bathroom. I'm not sure what time I got out of surgery, but I believe I left the day surgery center around 10:30, maybe 11. I kept going to sleep and waking up. I was really tired. But yeah, so I did not have pain whatsoever from my bottom. They did bandage it up, and and I was able to go to the bathroom once I get home. I was fine once I got home. I didn't take any more medication because I was numb. I thought that, like, the medication was going to wear off like a few hours later, but it actually did not. It didn't. It didn't wear off to the next day. The next day, I didn't take any notes or anything. I don't even think I took medicine, because I was probably fine the first day. I believe so. I think I was just cool. I was chilling. I really didn't have a lot of pain, because I didn't take any notes. I don't remember the first day. It was probably still a blur. The second day, I took my first bowel movement, and it was actually soft. I was drinking a lot of liquids. I bought, like, high fiber foods, and usually before I had the surgery, just in general, my body, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is take a bowel movement every morning. If I don't, that means something's wrong with my, digestive system. But so my body was used to, like, doing that. So the second day, I took a bowel movement. Like, I want to say I was kind of straining. I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit. But the first few, this is like TMI, but the first 2 little droplets was like, okay. But then once that moved out the way, it was like smooth and everything came out. The actual bowel movement, like, to push it out, was not painful. I would say the after fact. So since day 2 up until now, the pain is mainly like, I feel like when I have to go poop, and then the poop is probably coming down and it's sitting there, that's when I feel the most pain and discomfort. It feels like something is stuck in my butt. That's my description of the pain. They prescribed me oxycodone, and I have Tylenol and ibuprofen already at my house. I took ibuprofen. I already had, like, ibuprofen prescribed to me, 600 milligrams, and that's what I took for the pain, and that lasted mostly all day until like the nighttime. Then I'll take another one, and then I will wake up in pain. That's what I hated, waking up in pain. But as the days go on, the pain, slowly goes away. So it's not as painful when I wake up. It's like a little discomfort, but it's not horrible. I would say my pain level for the past few days, the first 7 days, has been like at a 7. It's not severe. It's just uncomfortable. It's just it feels sore. That's what I would say. It feels sore, like you're healing. So it's a sore down there. I have been bleeding. I know one bowel movement, it was a little blood clot, a little blood in the stool with it, but I guess that's common. But I keep a sanitary pad on because I have been bleeding all these 7 days. I have been having bleeding. Yeah, so the pain level hasn't, I have a high tolerance for pain. Unfortunately, so the pain wasn't that bad, but I have been taking Tylenol and ibuprofen. Now, I did take the oxycodone, which was like 5 milligrams. I took it once, and the side effects were horrible. I felt really nauseous and like weak, and like I had a headache, and it was just horrible. It's trash. Like, for real. Like, I will never take that again. I'm happy that I had my own ibuprofen and my own Tylenol to help with the pain, but everybody is different. My body did not like that at all, so I will not take that again. But the Tylenol and the Tylenol and the ibuprofen, it did help. My pain level has been like a 7 or an 8. Now that the healing process is taking its time and going on, it's going down to like a 6 and a 5. And the most discomfort I have is after a bowel movement. During the bowel movement, it's a little bit, but most of it is after. And yeah. Another thing, I did buy laxative, some type of stool softener, but I have not been taking it. I've been eating foods, liquids mainly. I haven't been really eating a lot of meat, so my stool can stay soft. But I've been having a bowel movement every day. I do not take a sitz bath. I do have one, but I don't. I prefer taking a bath. So after every bowel movement, I've been taking a bath, sitting in there for about 30 minutes or something every time I take a poop. And then even if I'm only pooping once a day, but I'm taking a bath like twice a day. They say 2 to 3 times a day for the sitz bath. So I take a bath 2 times a day. And like, sometimes it does not help. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, sometimes when I take a bath and I take a poop and it's a lot of discomfort, then I sit in the tub and stuff and I soak in warm water and hot, and then I get out and it's still just like it's so uncomfortable, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'd be so irritated because it's just like I don't like it. And then I feel like it takes like forever for the medication to kick in. When you're in pain, you just want it to go away, and it's not. And it's like, then when you finally chilling, it's like, oh, it went away. Cool. And I've been resting. I did go buy a cushion, a seat cushion. It has memory foam. I bought it from like AutoZone for like $26. And I put it in the car with me, and I have it in the house. I'm sitting on it right now. And I can say it's very, very comfortable. It's very relaxing. It feels good. And also, like, when I do put like underwear and I put my pad on, I feel more secure. I feel more like the pain kind of go away once it's like covered. Like, the area is covered. I noticed that as well. What else? Yeah, so the pain hasn't been that bad. It's been tolerable. I can tolerate it. I just eat foods with high fiber in it. I bought a cushion. I've been taking ibuprofen and Tylenol. And, The only time like I'm really in pain is when I feel like I have to go poop, like right before I have to go poop and then after the poop. But the actual pooping, the bowel movement is not that bad. Yeah, so I say it's going pretty smooth for me. I been really tired and like I really don't have energy to do anything, but I guess it's necessary to rest. I took 2 weeks off from work, so I'll be off all this week, and then I work from home, so it doesn't really matter. I'll still be in the house chilling. But yeah, I did. Sometimes it can get a little uncomfortable driving, so I really don't go too many places because I'm, still the early stage of healing and recovering. So that's been my experience the first 7 days. If you guys, can share your experience or anything that helped you during the first 7 days, the first week of post-op surgery, or how, your process is going, 2 weeks, 3 weeks out, whatever. I'm open in the comments to hear any suggestions. But so far, so good. I'm good. Everybody's experience is different, and I can say I'm trusting this healing process, and I'm glad that I had it done. And I'm just ready for it to be completely healed so I can just function and go about my regular activity. I just feel so kind of helpless, but yeah, that's my experience so far.